All right, are we live now? Can people hear me? Check. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Huh? I need to know if this thing is working now. This, finding solutions to problems that I didn't think I needed to find a solution to before. That's an interesting workflow. Okay. So, here's basically what's happened with this. YouTube works a little differently than Twitch. YouTube, it allows me to schedule streams ahead of time, right? And when you schedule streams ahead of time, the system is actually pretty smart about what stream to start when you start your software. So you have one stream key that works for every stream you do. Makes it very easy for you. You start your stream. YouTube knows which one you're doing because of the time and the order of things, and it starts that one. Okay? That seems to make sense. I don't think this problem was on my end. I don't think it was. But if it was, hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully. I do think CouchBot's going to be very annoying for people in Discord today, and I'm very sorry about that. Wow, am I sorry about that. But here's what happened. I went to restart the stream after creating a new one, because I needed to create a new one in the schedule. Otherwise, YouTube is going to start City Skylines, because that's the next one in line. So I made a new one for Going Medieval that starts at 11, and everything looked like it was fine. But when I started the software, it started City Skylines anyway. So that kind of screwed it up. So Cities started. It went on for about 25 seconds and probably pinged people. Whoops. And you know what? The really weird part that I hate about that is that CouchBot, which is our primary alert bot that we have in the Discord server, it takes within 5 minutes for that to respond. So it basically checks the status of something. Every 5 minutes, it checks the status of things. And so oftentimes it could take up to 5 minutes for it to alert that there's something live, right? It can take up to that long. But wouldn't you know it, lo and behold, when it starts the wrong stream and I end it 15 seconds after I started it, CouchBot was right there, ready to go. It's just like, come on, man. So anyway, ended the City Skyline stream. Well, then I had to reschedule that one now too. So like I had to make a new one for that so that it would pick up for this one, and then when I start it this afternoon, it will do that one. All of this gets solved completely if I use YouTube's other system. They have another system in place that works identically to Twitch, which is just go live. And I can just go live and it will start a brand new stream with the same settings and go right away. I don't need to schedule it ahead of time. It'll just do it. That would solve the problem. Except then people don't know it's necessarily happening, can't hit the set reminders buttons, can't do any of those things, right? And I like them being able to do those things. I like you guys coming into the stream and, you know, like being able to talk with me and saying hi, or we're going to start soon, and being able to collect it. I like that. The countdown screen, the little countdown thing that they have, all that stuff is great. It's just that I have to get used to that new workflow coming over here and doing that. I want to say that the reason why the stream, right? I want to say, right, that the reason why that stream is messing up was because my bitrate was so stupid low, and I noticed it, and I said, hey, wait a minute, it's not supposed to be 5K. I want this to be at 28K. So I moved it, you know, to be a higher, you know, a higher bitrate, and that maybe confused YouTube a little bit. I have no idea. It was messing up before we noticed that, right? Like, it was messing up before we noticed that. So I don't think that was the problem, but that might have been the reason why I couldn't continue it afterwards. I don't know. Hopefully it's fixed now, This is going to really screw everybody up today, and I'm sorry about that. I really hope that we can figure it out for the future and that doesn't happen anymore, but that is something where we need to make notice of it, and I need to figure it out. So I can't end a stream, like fundamentally end a scheduled stream and start another scheduled stream in the scheduling system. I cannot do that within 10 minutes of each other because YouTube's programming, YouTube's site isn't going to register a new one being inserted between it in time. So if I'm going to end it, then I need to like end it for a little bit longer, maybe like 20 minutes or something. So we'll have to look at that later. I don't know where you guys left off because we're doing it live. So I don't know where you guys left off, but I've got a wall that's being made around my perimeter is where I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make a I mean, I've been walking us through this whole thing the whole time, but obviously it's not necessarily something that you guys saw because of all the challenges we've just had. So we'll try and keep it going now, and hopefully it works out. If it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. Just trying to have a chat. Why did you time me out? Because you're saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. We get it. We know. We understand. We get it. We know. You were already told to stop. You didn't. So I needed to escalate the signal for you. If you're like not getting the hint, I'm gonna make sure it's more than a hint. That's what happened. It's only 5 minutes. You're back now. Take it for what it is. This is a common thing in live streams. We're gonna control our chat. Thanks. It literally burns in my mouth at the crater of the tooth used to be. Oh, man. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that you're having pains like that, man. Does it record on your end, too? No. So my ability to stream to you in higher quality and record it locally in higher quality, it doesn't exist. It's an either-or thing. I can either stream in 1080p and try to record in 4K, or I can stream at a higher resolution and not record locally. I can't get both. Maybe if I had another 3090, I could maybe do that, but the 3070 isn't capable of it. So I just don't have the capacity to do that right now. It's a matter of hardware power at that point. The biggest problem with it is hard drive space. It will... The biggest problem is always about hard drive space. There's a balance between whether it's worth it to fill up a terabyte of storage space for one stream. Pro tip, it's not. Or whether or not it's good to just have this organic flowing thing that isn't going to be edited much anyway and just have it instantly available on YouTube for other people to see. Like that will be how that works, right? So I prefer the second option over the first, basically. Somebody say 3090. Hey, man. Weekly Gaming, how are you? Yeah, I'm still recovering from taxes, so not yet. But man, it'd be kind of cool to have another one. Yeah, you got another one that you got another one you wanna sell? Huh? What do you think? Huh? A little something. I want to mine all of this. That's the issue here. I want to mine all of this. So maybe we take this wall and we go all the way, maybe like this. Yeah, we'll try this. All the way over here. And I'm just going to bring this wall all the way over, I think. Now, this isn't that defendable, right? There might be an issue with defending this because it's such a wide area to defend. But I think if we set up some watchtowers and that kind of stuff, when the raiders come in, we'll be able to see what side they come in on, and then I think we can adjust from there. My core issue, though, is going to be them being able to get up on top of this thing. So I do need to remove these ramps. I need to get rid of them entirely so that they can't use them against me. I'm not entirely sure. Hey, can I, Yeah, like that. There we go. My theory is that it's YouTube's fault. It was expecting one kind of stream. The system spun up the service for it, and you created a different stream, which it wasn't expecting. Right, yeah, exactly. There's like a cache, right? Like a buffer for it, right? And, yeah, that's what I suspect, too. it's just one of those things where I need to learn how YouTube wants me to do it, and then, you know, react accordingly to how it wants me to act. Because there's really no way for me to just change the way YouTube works, right? So, yeah. It's a learning process. This is why it's considered experimental. I'm just really hoping that the alerts and like the different notifications and stuff are, you know, not super annoying to people. I did reschedule the City Skyline stream, I think. I believe it's properly scheduled now. But yeah, YouTube's going to be a little frustrating today for some people. And it's unfortunate because, like, I want to do everything in my power to make sure that people can access my content and not be annoyed. But some things are out of my hands, you know? And I do the best I can with it. I do see it on the channel page. It says that we're live with this one. So that's good. And it does say that, yeah, it does say that there's a City Skylines stream scheduled for today at 2. So I think it's rescheduled. I'm hoping YouTube reacts that way. And I've also changed my stream key. I had to do that, otherwise it was going to do another City Skyline stream. I changed the whole stream key, so it's I have to go in and insert that in each one. But that's why there's an hour break. I got plenty of time to do that. Yeah. Hey, Victor. What a pretty wall. How will you call it? I'm going to call it a pretty wall. And I might even, well, depending on how badly it screwed up, I'm considering just, like, you know, completely removing the morning part of this, the first 40 minutes of this. We'll see. Maybe I'll just throw it in the playlist and call it good. But I imagine it's probably looks really bad. And I imagine that it probably is skipping and it's not coherent. I'll take a look at it. That's why streams are unlisted. I can't tell. I really hope. I don't know, man. I can't tell anymore. Oh, well. I'm at least seeing new people here, so that's good. Welcome in. Yeah, what's happening? We had a little bit of a glitch, if you will, with YouTube. I think it's solved now, but it might have pinged sub boxes a bit more than anticipated. It might have... yeah, it might have messed things up just a little bit. I'm kind of hoping we can work through it. We need... So, Marian, I think I'm going to put you on harvesting some stuff. If I can get... Yeah, you're going to be on harvesting now. I need a lot more red currant, but I also need hunting done too, because I think we're getting hungry. I think most of these guys are going to be hungry pretty quick here. Are we out of food? We've got 40 beets, carrots. I mean, actually, we should be... Yeah, Osman's on the case. Oh, we're good. Never mind. Osman's all about the food right now. All right, so I wanted to focus today on defenses, right? That was the whole big picture. We got brewing set up so that we can get alcohol. We just have to, like, actually get it. I don't know how long that will take, but we got to get that going. Research-wise, we do have people like Cyric. Wait, what's he doing right now? What's he doing right now? He's researching, right? Yeah, he's researching. So we have people like Cyric going. We have 26 Chronicle now, and this gives us enough to work on maybe tailoring if I want to, or I can go right into wooden weaponry, which I think is probably the best call here, because right now we have a couple of colonists that have no weapons, and if we get raided again, I would like everybody armed. So I'm gonna go into wooden weaponry here, and I think we'll probably set that up, I think right here. Is this the workbench? No, this is carpentry. I want the Boyer's table. Here it is. So I want to place this, I guess, right here. Yeah, right there. We can make weapons there. Oscar, can you... I don't know who's... I know Cyric is the best builder. Yeah, Cyric is the best builder. Once he's done with that Chronicle... There he goes. He's going to go do it now, I think. Well, I'm going to force him to do it now, so now I know he is. But see, now they'll eat at this table. Now that there's a table with chairs and stuff, when they get food, they're going to come upstairs and eat at the table. That's going to make them happier. So that's much better as experience-wise. But now I need people to construct this wall. And again, I don't know where you guys left off when the stream glitched and stuff, but the goal here is to stop them, of course, from getting in here. And right now we're going to kind of funnel them into a specific area, namely this bridge at this point. And then also there's this little area here. So I have to close this stuff off. And I want to make sure I can dig into this here. So we're going to take this wall and go around this mine with the wall all the way over to here. And that should hopefully lock that area off once we build it. So there's going to be some problems. We have to work around this voxel terrain to... Yeah. Chat, did the stream drop for a second a while ago for anyone? A while ago? Yeah. Yeah. Do you know the price for the game when it's released? I don't. If I had to guess, I would say maybe $20, $25 US. But there also might be regional pricing considerations, so I don't know. In this game, is there animal husbandry? Well, I mean, we can make clothing. So, I mean, I imagine furs and stuff is a thing we can do. Yeah. I don't know that, but I imagine there's leather as a thing. So as far as like raising animals in a farm and stuff, I imagine yes, but I don't know them yet. Also, we can place traps. Can we place traps like right next to each other? Like if I want traps to be situated like right here, for example. Oh, I can. Look at that. That's fancy. We'll put traps like that. Have them build those with sticks. In case they come in on that side right now. I'm going to leave this open so they try to corral themselves through this narrow passage. And then I think what I'd like to do is build a wooden tower would be fine. But I think I want to build like a place for archers, right? To set up shop. So if I was to build it kind of in this area, it could cover over this wall and over that wall. So I would probably want to go maybe here, and let's make it about this wide. And we'll go, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll maybe go like this. And we'll go up again. So we'll make it really tall. Because we want it to be definite height advantage, right? I think probably 2 up at least. And we're going to go, yep, like that. Let's just kind of come up real quick. Like that, yep, like that, and like that. All right, so like a little tower. And I don't know if we want to do... This might not be tall enough, honestly. I think we're going to go one more level up, I think. Yeah, let's go one more level up. My main concern here, though, is that they, like, throw fire torches on it or something and, you know, destroy my tower. This will be like an archer's dream spot for this side. You know? Yeah, way up here. I like this. And then we can hopefully shoot over that wall at people if they're this way, or shoot at them this side, or if they come through here, we'll have a nice vantage point on them there, too. And then to get up there... Right, we're going to need like a platform and stuff set up. So right now they won't be able to reach this part, but I'm hoping that if we set it up to where the stairs are, you know, maybe on this side, we can go like that. And then we can put like the wooden, maybe like this area can go like that. And then this can be like that, right? It wraps around and gets them up there. And then we can make the wooden wall. Maybe come around. Something like this. Is there ladders in this game? I wish there were ladders in this game. I don't think I can place a floor there. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one. And then a floor here. There we go. So they can just, like, you know, get up to the top here. something like this. And then they're just in, right? Or maybe we don't need it to be... Actually, I don't think I need this. This part. I think I can get rid of that. Not letting me cancel that. Cancel. 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 And, you know, too wide is fine. So it can kind of be set up like this, you know? And then we come up and we say, hey, I want a floor here. And then we can put defenses around that floor. So we can say maybe these wooden Merlin things, right? We can say it on the corners. Actually, we should have another post here just for the sake of that corner. Yeah, like that. So we can put a corner Merlin like here and here. And this is going to take a long time to build, right? This stuff is just getting queued up. But this will be like one of our towers that we can use to defend this side. We'll build another one of these, probably right here, so it can cover this side and this side. And then also another one over here to cover this and this. So we're going to have a few of these. The idea being, hopefully, that they only really raid us from a single side at a time. That's what I'm hoping. And if that's the case... Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm going to need extra posts here, because I don't know if the strength of this is going to be... I don't know if this is going to be usable. Like, this is the ground. So 1, 2, this is 4, 3, 2. So, like, I don't think this is actually usable. I'm going to need lots more of these, I think. Okay, new plan. I got an idea. This will be cool. Hey, yeah, we can do this. This will be nifty. Why don't we go ahead and get rid of all of these? I know I just kind of need to do this with the cancel function, hopefully. Does it let me do that now? Come on now. Aw, why not? Let me cancel them. It won't let me do it. All right, let's just select them and hit L over and over and over again. I got a better idea. Because we need extra supports to make that floor happen. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna take the defenses here, right? And then, of course, it'll be a straight line through here. But I want to leave a little bit of room in the middle now. I think you guys will see where I'm going with that now by saying that. Right? So if I take this wooden wall, stretch it all the way across, not all the way across, because I want to leave room for a door. Put a door there. Hi, door. Thanks. Then we can come around like this and around like... nope, not there. To cancel that one. Cancel. Yeah. All right, so we'll end up with something that's more like this. And then... to get up there, we can use the interior for this instead. So we'll come through the door, and then it looks like it's actually going to have to be wider. It might have to be... It looks like it has to be wider. Yeah, it's got to be even bigger than this. Dang it. Congrats on finishing most of your finals, Bluesy. Hey, Firewolf, how are you? Question, sir, can you make basements and mines? Yes! Yeah, I already have this with this building here. So, if I scroll down in this establishment, we have it here, and then they can come through this area, down these stairs, and they're in the basement area right here. And we're slowly mining these out, right, to get that to happen. It takes time, but our food is stored down here. The game actually encourages you to build low, because in the summertime, your food will like it's summer right now, right? Your food will get will deteriorate faster when it's really warm, and it actually recommends that you store food underground to keep food fresh in the hot summer days. So you can build down, absolutely. I think this has to be wider. Darn. Can I just cancel the whole thing? Thank you. But you get where I'm going with this, right? It's just got to be built again. All right, so let's build it a little closer, I guess, so we can reach it even more. We can go... Yeah, how about we go, what, 6 wide now? 7 wide? I guess it depends on our stairs, right? So if we go... Now we should be able to do it from, like, from here. Because this is where I want the floor, right? So I could go there. Which means this can go away, and I think that's it. Yeah. So that can go away. So this is how wide it should be. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this is 5, 6, 7. So this is how wide it should be, I think. And then, you know, it kind of goes up from there. Oh, boy. I don't like that. I think we're going to use beams for the staircases and stuff. Oh, come on. Let me cancel. The cancel function needs work because it does not want to work for me at all. All right. So we'll put a wooden beam there. And now we can just make the floor be on that side. No, that won't work either because then I can't put the beam the other direction for the other staircase. So we may have to do this like little bits at a time instead of planning this all out. Possibly. All right. We're actually making this a little bit further away now, and I'm okay with that. They can still shoot these guys as they come through here. We won't get shots off on these all that much, I don't think. But at the same time, also, if they get through here, it'll take them longer to reach the tower at that point. So it's probably fine. Yeah, we'll just do this. I would use stone, but the thing about that is that I'm already using a ton of stone for this exterior wall. And so I don't think I have enough stone to really spend it on this right now. But it's something that I might do on another one, like once I get more stone. I'm mostly just looking at initial protections right now. And I know the exterior wall is the biggest thing, so I probably want my dudes to be focusing on that more than anything else. Decorative banners and decorative structures. Pottery shelves. Deer head decorations. I wonder if that does anything to their mood, being around decorations. I mean, I imagine it does, but is there a way to have that shown to me here? Entertainment activities, maybe? Well, I mean, is it because of your schedule? You have leisure time. Well, you don't. Let's get you some leisure time. And then we'll maybe do like, you know, 4 on, 2 off, 4 on, 2 off leisure kind of thing for you, I guess. But that's not Dagobert. That's somebody else, so. I think I like the stairs on the inside idea better too, because then it protects them as they're on their way up. If there are archers shooting at us, they'd be able to get shots at us as we go up the stairs. So this is kind of another way to protect them as they move up too. So assuming this is built, we would want to have, I think you would need on things on these 4 corners, at least to an extent. It'd need to be something like this. And then you would want the floor to be like that, right? And then probably a beam that goes between these two. Can I put the stairs on a beam? It appears as though I can. No, I cannot. But I can make the floor and then put the stairs there if I wanted to. But I don't need to do it there. I can do it here. That's where I want to do it, is there. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Okay. So I can get rid of this beam. I don't need it. I think this one will suffice. This is going to be a 4. So it'll be a beam there, and then 3, 2. Yep, this is still stable. But I probably want to add a beam there anyway, because anything that's above that is going to be a problem. So we'll do that, and then this goes up 1 like that. Yep. And then we want another beam on this side here with the floor going across like so. Yep. And then the stairs will be there. And this can be the top, I think, at this point. Probably. Like a defensive structure thing. It's pretty thick. I feel like it's a lot more resources than I want to use. Like, I don't think I need to use this many resources. I'm actually pretty tempted to... I think I will. What does it look like if I do this? Just curious. Like, we don't need the doors or anything like that, right? What does it look like if I just do that? And then they come all the way up to the top, right? And then this top piece is a floor, which we want to put a wall here. This will be a... we'll put a beam this way. And we'll put a beam this way. And we'll put a beam... Ooh, it won't fit. It will fit here, but I think actually going across ways is better here. Yeah, don't go the same direction as the stairs, because then I can't fit it. So this will be like, yeah. Okay. So we try this instead. See what this does. Something like that. Right? And then we could even make this even more interesting, kind of, by placing this in the middle. Maybe we put the pillars on the corners instead. I like it. Put the pillars on the corners instead, like this. Yeah. And then we can stick the beams across here. Ah! Look at this. And then we put the roof. And now it's a roofed... Now it's a roofed place that they can shoot from. Huh? The archers in the crow's nest can have a roof. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna go with that. All right, and then we just rotate this around and go like that. Rotate this around and go like that. And like that. And like that. Now, my only question on this will be whether or not we have the ability, like the structural integrity for that to work. So I'm not really sure if it has the structural integrity to actually work, but if they can build this and it is stable, then I think it will look cool. Can you build a Cosmos part? Which, I mean, I could have spiced it up a little bit, but I suppose that is period. I want to say period specific, or like a period consistent decision, probably. So, I mean, it works. Okay, I want construction to happen, so we're going to have construction and construction. And who else is good at it? You are. Go. Everyone constructs. Go, go. Construction is now everyone's job. Build all the things that need built. You can start wherever you want to build, but I think the walls should be built first. So let's start the walls. There we go. Let's see what they look like. Put up the walls. We'll build a glorious wall. It's going to be glorious. And we're going to make the raiders pay for it. Because that'll totally work. Are you able to put torches for lights in it? Yeah, I could put one in the middle. But let me make sure I have structural integrity first. Because I may not. Lost you for a sec? Man, YouTube is... I don't know what's happening to YouTube today. Don't tell me the stream is dead again. Don't tell me it's dead again. That can't be. No way. You guys can still see me, right? Is YouTube just like getting attacked today or something? Like I've had zero problems at all with this network for the whole time I've been trying this out. And now all of a sudden today it's bad. YouTube is fine. It's just a hiccup. Did everybody get the hiccup at the same time? Or is it just like maybe specific to you? It could be a specific to you thing. It's not dead. Okay. As long as it's not completely dead for everyone. Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome. Maybe you're stumbling in on the stream. I know YouTube sometimes recommends streams. That's why we're considering moving it. My name is Charlie. We play lots of strategy games and builder and creative games. Games that make you... allow you to have some creativity. I've been a Twitch broadcaster and partner for almost 5 years, and I've been considering the move to YouTube. This is sort of experimental in streaming here instead of there. So if you're coming in, welcome. Let me know how you like it. Because it's a very experimental thing. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the button, get subscribed. We got lots of other things to do. We're playing Anno on the channel right now. We're playing... Shit, I've covered 12 games in the last 12 days. So, there's a lot of games. There's the autosave. Alright, look at this glorious wall. Isn't it nice? And then what we could do, maybe... I don't know. Could work. Put these on the top, right? They provide some sort of protection. I'm not sure to the extent, but I'm thinking, you know, like if I build the wall too high, that really helps to mitigate some potential issues, I think. I don't know. I know there are trebuchets in the game, so they're probably just going to knock the wall down anyway, but since I've got a ton of bricks, I can afford to do it. Alright, sweet. Osgar. It's like a couple seconds of buffering, that's all. It seemed like at the same time. Okay. You don't need so much floor in the middle if it's just shoot from the perimeter. That's true. To be honest, I don't even know if they're going to be able to build it all, but we're going to leave it just for now, because I might want to put something in the center anyway. Like a torch. I could do a big pyre. Yeah, because that's the one thing I would definitely want to have, is an open flame, huge fire on top of my giant wooden tower, which is covered by a thatched roof. That's absolutely something I should do. I should absolutely put an open flame up there. I enjoyed your initial Evil Genius playthrough. Are you going to do another one now that things have been updated? Check the community tab of... This advice goes for... this advice goes for everyone for any questions related to content. Always, if you're ever curious if I'm going to do something, there's two places that are super reliable to check first. The community tab on YouTube is a good place. And the schedule tab, there's a schedule channel in our Discord. Those two places are like golden opportunity. But the other thing is, for YouTube streams, I scheduled them in advance, so you'll see them on the homepage too. So check those three places, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the answer. Or Bluesy will answer it for you. There it is. Or Bluesy will just answer it for you, yeah. If Humankind comes out, are you going to play? I don't know. Grand strategy games are kind of a hit or miss for me because they're really time intensive. It takes a lot of time to play the grand strategy games. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll be playing Humankind or not. We'll see. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. This is actually kind of therapeutic. Watching them set it up everything with wood, and then it fills in with bricks. While Osman continues to make even more bricks. We're running out of limestone, though. We only have 300 left. That's what's in storage, though. We have some more laying around? No, we don't, because I had people on hauling. Oh, wait, right here. Yeah, okay. They didn't get a chance to haul this before I told them to construct. Okay. So we do have some that are laying around. They could maybe build it. Actually, I'm a lot shorter on wood than I am... Like, I don't have any wood. So maybe I do build this out of stone. You know? That might actually be better. Especially the base. Because if they just, like, damage this, then the whole thing comes crumbling down. Have you tried Ostriv? I have not. Need to move the Katie command over here if we can. Give me a second. Let me do that. That's pretty important. Jailbird. Here we go. Here we go. Jailbird things. I'm actually curious as to what bot is that Katie command in? Is that in Stream Elements, or is that purely a... Because I don't see it in Stream Elements. Like for Twitch, I don't see it. That might be a night... Is that a Nightbot command? What we had before? Teothic didn't stop... Teothic? I'm going to call him Teo. Teo didn't stop looking over his shoulder, but it was the bleeding wheels around Teo's ankles that gave him away as a prisoner on the run. Would you conceal him? They may have been followed. Well, I mean, if we help him, what's he going to do, huh? He's got good intellectual skill. He's a savage scribe. But you know what, though? He's an okay fighter. He's got some perks. It's a shame that I'm not able to hover over those perks to see what they are because of how this mouse over works. I can't actually, like, get over there and see it. But, I mean, looks like maybe like there's like an iron lung there or something. And then a butterfly and a broken bone. That's probably a negative thing. Maybe he's wounded from running, possibly. Can tell you wasn't an architect, Char. No. No. Oh, you're working on it? Okay. Bluesy's got it. Cool. Well, I'm going to let him join because we need help. And he's okay at constructing. No, he's not. What is he good at, then? Crafting? Can you do anything I need? I guess there's animal handling. Mostly you're just another body to throw in front of the enemies, though, so okay. I will use you as another body. And there are enemies coming in 23 hours. All right, well, I don't believe we're going to have this wall done in 23 hours. But can we at least make weapons? Did we make the weapons? Possibly. Products. I want to make bows. Make at least 2 bows. It will take wood to do this. We can dismantle items for wood, too. No, I think we'll just get you on... Theo, what's your ability to cut plants? 6? That's pretty good. You're on that duty. I want you to cut down trees. These rabbits are so bold. They really do like testing me, especially when I marked them for hunting already. All right, Tio, your first job, should you choose to accept it, is to make sure once you've eaten food, that you are going to go down, and I want you to cut down the trees, okay? Or you will... What? Cutting. Oh, there's like a... Gotcha. Mishandled the reaping. I mean, all I wanted is get it out of the way. Okay, so that's weird. So you told them... If I tell them to build a wall, and there's a plant in the way, they won't cut down the plant in order to build the wall. I feel like that's the quality of life thing that they need to fix. Because that's something they do in RimWorld. And I feel like they should really do that. But it's okay, because Tio's on the case. He's a good meat shield. Yeah. Try holding control or shift, move over. See the perks? I've seen that in other games. Oh. Let's find a comparable interface where that would work. I don't have a comparable interface where that would work. Next time we get somebody, I'll check it out. Yeah, worker forever there. Good. We have 1,500 of these bricks still. And this wall is... It's underway, but we got a long way to go. Until this stuff is all done. And then also, there's the elephant in the room. Which is that they can just mine their way through this. And it probably takes no time at all to mine. Well, the mining will... It's got 400 hit points, but they don't need a tool or anything special for that. So I think they'll probably just mine through a wall, and then we'll just replace it if they mine it. Is the map this small or supposed to be larger like RimWorld? As far as I'm aware, this is the map I got. This is the map I got. I don't know if it's supposed to be bigger or smaller, but this is what I got. $250 character limit on commands. Yeah, you're gonna have to condense it. The only other thing is to just let it to where the bot says 2 messages in a row, you know? So maybe we can make it into 2 messages worth, and it will adjust. It'll do that. I don't know. It's a weird limitation, I admit, that YouTube has for that, but especially since their comment section of their videos can be a lot longer. A lot longer. Right. I want to complete this. I was gonna make this into like a gate. But for now, I'm just going to mark it to be completed. And then we're going to have to fight these guys anyway. Let's save it here, actually. Just so I have a save. This is YouTube 3. Cool. Cool. Don't have to worry about crashing now. No, it wouldn't be 2 commands. Well, I mean, you could technically say it is. You have to set it up differently. So basically, you set it up to where the first command that you place leaves a message, and then the bot is configured to react to that message by leaving another message. It's a little bit weird. If you leave the thing too long, YouTube will actually do it in multiple messages too. I don't think this is gonna last. I don't think it's gonna have the structural stability because they only allow for 4 structural strength. So if this is a 4, then this is a 3. That makes this a 2, which makes this a 1. And if that's a 1, then that makes all of these a 1, which means these won't, the floors and stuff won't work. I don't think. I think I have to come down 1 level here. I think it's too tall. We'll see how it goes, but I think it's too tall. Because the stability is being a 4 on the ground. The stability on the upper levels and stuff won't work. Tio needs a bed. I'm not sure Tio's gonna live. Yeah, it's an iron stomach. That's good. He's a dullard. Long time to catch on to things. He requires a lot of patience. So he's basically me. Precious. Thin-skinned, delicate, and nervy. It is important to keep him comfortable. Also me. Infirm. Fragile health is a burden. All right, so I think we're going to send Tio to the front lines. He's going to have to fight off his intruders, his attackers. Does it pass the stability upwards? Yeah, so it works in a... It seems to work in a similar way that Valheim works, where the... it's all about your distance to the ground. So if this is a 4, because it's directly attached to the ground, this one will be a 3. Because it's 1 level. 4 is like your maximum stability, which I find to be not great. I wish they would expand that a little bit more. But this is a 4, which makes this a 3, which makes this a 2, which makes this a 1, right? And then I don't know if the roof actually factors that in or not. But we'll see how it goes. So these middle ones, this one right here, right? Nope. That's going to be a 4 as well. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I'm wrong. This is why we're testing. With Valheim, that would be correct. This one's changed it a little bit. This is also a 4. Okay, well, we'll let it go, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Violent extortionists. Jailbird. I mean, I want to take them out, but... so this time, we're going to have to deal with 2 fierce forest bandits and 4 forest bandits. So there's 2 of them are fierce, okay? There are 6 enemies here. Or I can just send them back. Honestly, I feel like I'm just going to send Tio back. Because I don't like him. I was going to send him to the front lines anyway. The only reason not to is because these guys often have armor and weapons and stuff, but... I don't have a whole lot of weapons right now, and I'd like to up my defenses. I think I'm going to give Tio back. He seems like he's going to be a lot more trouble than he's worth. I'm bringing him. I'm gonna send him back. Shuffled slowly forward to his captors, head bowed. This was inevitable. Plus, I mean, he's a jailbird. He escaped prison. All right. He's a convict. I'll have to help him. He's a convict. Sanctuary denied. -8. It's only gonna last a couple of days. No big deal. What you up to, Tio? Where are you going? I just turned you over to the police. You convict. Where are you going? Why are you taking stuff with you? You should be... Did you just take shit with you? Excuse me? Are you robbing me? You really are a convict. You're taking meals with you. You're taking food. Taking food and you're not even hungry. Valuable resources. Good. Get out of here. Good riddance. Thief. No wonder you're in prison. All right, now this one is a 3. And that makes sense. Because it is definitely attached. This is 4, but this one is off the center, right? So this is a 3. And then what we could do, just to offset that, because we have this underpass here, like they can go underneath it. What I might also do... You know, do I even need that? I'm not sure I even need that, guys. Like, can we just sort of, I don't know, do this? I mean, we don't really need the exterior, do we? I don't think so. We can just, you know, do this. We use less wood this way, too. Yeah. I mean, Now, it doesn't provide the protection that I was looking for before, but... I mean, it's still... I think that's going to be better. Deconstruct. Break it down. There you go. This works. This is fine. This is totally fine. Right? Yeah. And then if we want extra stability for this part, right, then we just place these wooden beams here. Yep. There. There. And there. And there. And now it's held up. That looks way cooler. Actually, you know, that kind of looks a little bit more what I would consider to be realistic, too, right? I like that. I do like this extra piece, though, like armored a little bit, you know? Like, it's not really wide open with the floor just sort of existing. This looks a little bit more secure, at least, to have this extra layer of wall here. But, yeah, I like it. All right, cool. You know what, Bluesy? We should probably make a command for that. The evil genius thing. I think enough people are going to ask that question. We should probably make a command for it. The command should probably just read, for all those that want to know about evil genius and whether or not we're going to make another series, you can paraphrase, of course. Please check the channel's community tab, where Charlie puts updates very regularly for your information. Thank you. I think that's about as smart-ass of a way I can put it. That would work, I think. Please check the community tab for more information. You know, I also think I need to make a lot more beer. But I also want to make another building. I want to make a place where they can cut, like, the blocks and stuff and be in shelter. Also, you might be wondering, dude, you have 4 beds and 5 people. Why? Well, if you come down below, you'll notice that one of them actually does have a bed already built. Inside a bedroom, down in the dungeon. Which eventually should have been everybody's bed, but, like, I can't build these beds until they mine this, and they're already busy doing other things. So. It's just a game that takes a while to do things, you know? You don't have enough people to really do things quickly. So it's a cool, like, chill stream kind of thing, you know? Aside from when you get raided, it's pretty chill. I think it's cool. Let's make sure somebody else is cutting down trees, though. Let's have Marion go... How's our food supply? It's okay. We need somebody cooking, though. So, you are now... Who's the best cook? It's still Cyric. Yeah, okay. Cyric, you're now on food duty. That's your job. Everybody else is on construction. That's good. But I think for cutting plants, I'm going to switch Marion to doing that. Yeah, we're going to have Marion continue to cut down some trees. I want Cyric to focus on food. Looks like Osmond's going to do food. Oh, Osmond's doing food. Okay. Well, Cyric, you're back on construction then. Cool. Whatever. How's that, Charlie? How's what? What kind of happened in the dungeon bedroom? What do you mean? They have to mine it out first. You could add pointy pieces along the outside of that wall. Outside of the whole limestone wall? Yeah, I want to make sure I have enough limestone to build the wall first, and then I'll commit resources to the pointy things. Yeah. I need the wall itself to be built first, though. Because if I start building pointy things here, and then I don't have enough resources to actually finish the wall, then it's kind of pointless to have a wall. And then I want to build another building, and I also want to build, like, walk paths. Like, I think this... We should have more buildings right here. There's a lot of mining that can take place here. And I think having another building... Maybe next to this, like a little shed. Like a storage shed right here. But it's got to be protected, right? We have a lot of our stuff in here, so I think if we're going to make a storage shed, it'll probably be something like... something like this. With a grated door. No, we don't have iron ingots. That's fine. It's a little shed to store things in. No big deal. And then I will place... I don't think I'm going to do the thatched roof, though. This will be a 3. Or maybe this will be a 4. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It technically could work with just a wooden floor. Like a flat roof. I think I can get away with a flat roof here. Yeah, we'll just make a little flat roof shed. If I want to make 2 stories to it, then I can. But this will let me have an indoor place to store things, so I don't need them sitting out here. And I also don't need them to be occupying floor space in here now, because this looks pretty messy. And I don't like how messy this is. A lot of this stuff should be stored in here, including, I want to say, all of our Chronicle. I think I want to store this in a building that's a little bit more secure. Protecting that knowledge, right? Hey, Maltese, welcome in. Okay, so don't ask, read first at the community tab, butt heads. Yeah. So the thing about the community tab is it's such an inconsistent place. YouTube has not done a good job at telling people that that tab exists. And I don't think they present it very well, because really the only time anybody ever sees it is if you incorporate a poll, which isn't great user experience. I'm going to make also, I think, a 3 wide walk path that goes about like this. I like that. And then we'll take them, we can have them walk all the way up to the shed there too. And then I want to have this walk path also continue this direction. Maybe it doesn't need to be 3 wide though. Is 3 wide too much? I think 3 wide might be too much. We'll do 2 wide for now. Yeah, no, I like 3. This is like yeah, no, I like 3 here. Change my mind again. I think it's like a primary place. Like it's a main place. It should have this. But we can do a 2 wide path walking out this way, and then we can have like, you know, other buildings like here, all this stuff. I think my manufacturing facility for making weapons and all that stuff could be right here. And we'll make this a limestone wall too. Not the brick. This is a brick because it's storage and it's going to have our Chronicle in it. But I think just a regular old limestone wall area here could be cool. We're just going to use up most of our... We already did. All we have left are bricks. It's okay though. I don't know how big this needs to be, but I'm going to anticipate it being 2 floors. So let's say... about here. Have the door be there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. And then the limestone wall will again be 2 floors, so it's going to be about like this, at least. Hello, Hailstorm. Once again. Good band, by the way. Real good band. Big fan. And then let's make the limestone slate roof as well here. A better roof for this building too, because it looks cool. There. Okay, cool. So it's a real simple building. We might actually put like a storage area, like an annexed off to the side here real quick afterwards, just to sort of give it extra bits there. But I think this is going well. We got the stairs built here, right? This has got a 4 stability. Looks like These stairs have 4 stability. Yep. I think this is going pretty well. I'm gonna let that thing build. All sorts of stuff, man. This is gonna come together. I was also considering, instead of having people have bedrooms down here, and I know it kind of deviates from my initial plans, because everyone was gonna have a bedroom in here. But I'm thinking, instead of doing that, we got space. Maybe everybody has their own individual home. I just don't know how many people we're gonna have. We might have, if we have 10, 20 people, that starts to get expensive. So we can have roomies. Let's say we allot space for maybe 10 homes. That gives us space for 20 colonists. I feel like that's enough. And then we can have, like, each person shares a home with another person. You know? I like it. Hey, Shivy, how are you? Yeah, my settlers are unhappy because they don't have anything to drink. They're just, like, they don't like the fact that I banished somebody, and they're really thirsty and deprived of all their entertainment stuff, which, like, I'm working on the entertainment thing, but it's kind of their call. Like, they should be using their leisure time for that. Although, oh, I tore this down. Yeah, I tore it down. That's my fault. Let me get their back. I'm going to get another backgammon table here and here. There. And then, Dagobert, could you kindly build this? Build that. And Osmond, can you build this? No, not the... What? Why would you deconstruct a shrine? No, 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 no. Don't do that. I want you to build this. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. I guess I want you to build this one. There you go. No? He really wants to take that shrine down. That is for the other god. That shrine is not... Heretics pray there. We must deconstruct. I was making a 50 Shades joke with the dungeon bedroom. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I actually kind of thought about that, but the, well, let's just say I don't want to be the one that goes there first. I'm going to think about it, but until you confirm, I ain't going there. Now that you went there, cool. We're on the same page. It is autumn. Blustered in with crisp mornings and cooler days, it was the season to prepare for winter, tailoring warm clothing, stocking up on food and supplies. Well, we probably should get warm clothing going, and I have enough for tailoring, so let's get that going. And we probably want to craft that stuff up here. So let's get a tailoring bench, a sewing station. Wow, I need a lot more wood, don't I? I can put that on this side over here. Kind of want to tear these, like, get these beds out of here. I really want to get these beds out of here. I'm going to put the sewing station here for now, with anticipation of putting something else alongside it, behind it. Like, so back-to-back sorts of workstations in the open sort of thing. But I really need to... Well, alcohol's solved as soon as the barley harvest can happen, which is in 8 days. We get the barley and then we can get the alcohol. We actually could get some if we harvest this. But we're currently using that for food as well. Although carrots are harvestable. Yeah, we're getting that happening. Hunting is going to be our main source of food in the winter. And that's scary. Why are you starving? Go eat. Food, here. Go eat. Like, there's no reason to starve. My wife is making smoothies. I can hear the blender. Oh, the sweet sound of that blender. She's going to bring one down to me, too. She does. She is like the best woman in the world. I'm sorry if you don't agree. Not everyone can take being wrong. I know. Sometimes you're just wrong. This is one of those times if you don't agree. Do they have relationships? Yeah, I don't know exactly about the whole love thing, but they do get conversations with each other and build. I want to say it's... Is it listed anywhere, though? Because I was under the impression that they did. But I'm starting to think maybe I'm wrong on that. I think they do, though. I remember seeing some stats about that. Speechcraft. Good at bargaining, helping and cheering other workers. Conversational skill helps turn enemies into allies. Wait a minute. So we can have a prison? Wait, can we take prisoners? That's what that looks like. Turn enemies into allies. That sounds like prisoners. But it didn't give me the choice to capture them before. All right, next time we have visitors, next time we have enemies, we're going to do that. And you know what? Now I'm thinking this is our prison. Now I think this is our prison. Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah. It's good. My mind is currently stuck at 75% at quitting YouTube and content creation and 25 at the opposite. I don't know how you quantify those percentages, but at the end of the day, when you're starting out, the most important thing is that you're having fun. Always do things that are fun for you. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about anything. Right? When you're starting out, it's all about what's fun for you. Wait, are these resources unattainable? What's going on here? Oh, this is my dumping site. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess I do want the dumping site to be there. So if it's not fun for you, don't do it, you know? Because if you're not having fun, then everybody will know. Like, you can't hide it. Viewers are pretty smart. At least collectively. Maybe not individual ones. But viewers collectively are pretty smart. They can tell. Charlie, I love the streams, man. I lurk often. I absolutely love this game. I wish it would come to the Series X console. Hey, Sean. I don't know how this would work in console. I feel like the verticality of it would be really frustrating with a controller. Yeah, my opinion, of course. But I feel like trying to build with verticality would be really frustrating on controller. For me, it would anyway. Hey, can I get any of those trees cut down or what? Oh, wait. You guys cut all the trees down that I marked? And we used all the wood already? What did you use it on? Surely it wasn't just this. Okay, yeah, stability 4. Huh. It does carry the stability up. Okay. I'm wrong. There you go. Cool. Awesome. We can build this thing as tall as we want. I do like this. This is going to be cool. I'm going to build... I really wish you could, if possible... Before I say I can't, I should probably check to see if there's a way to do this. I don't believe there is, so I'm going to say it. Okay, I would love the ability to highlight this entire structure and have a copy and paste it here. And then paste it here. And then just... I don't have to redesign it. It's just done. And I just paste it wherever I want. The same would go then for a house. Build a house so that they could, you know, have their own individual home or whatever. And then just copy, paste, 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 paste. Oh, God. I realize that they'll still build it super slow. But at least the blueprint is there and I don't have to micro that. That'd be pretty cool. I know this is a beta build. Is it supposed to be a complete build or is it still in development? Well, I think it's still very much in development, but I wouldn't... So, Again, different developers, I think, do different things too. In general, I think alpha is implying that it's not feature complete, so they're adding new features. Beta would imply that it's feature complete, but they're working out bugs, stability, optimization, etc., user experience type stuff. And then, of course, full release would be the intended function, and then they'll only be patching things up and fixing things as they go, and they still make modifications in that stage. But I think traditionally that's the definition, but I don't think developers really use that definition as often as I would say they should. But so they call this beta. If it's feature complete and they're just going to add like new items and stuff or add new crafting options and stuff, then yeah, sure, that's good. So I think the systems themselves and how they're going to go about the systems are complete. The tech tree and stuff might need, I don't know, it depends on how the late game goes. The game does seem to take quite a while. The natural pace of it is a pretty slow game, so you can chill, right? Especially if you play at 1x speed. I've been at 3x speed for quite a while now, but if you play at 1x speed, I think it's a pretty chill game. You got a long time between raiding sessions and stuff. I don't think the pacing is ironed out as well as RimWorld, for example. I think RimWorld's figured out. It's so figured out, you know? They did a hell of a job on RimWorld. EA did an amazing job of vertical building on Sims 4. But wasn't that system already in place with the Sims, like the regular Sims? Like all of that stuff was already tried and tested with the Sims. And that was the regular Sims with Maxis, and that was before EA bought them. I don't think I'm gonna choose, ignorant or not, I'm gonna choose not to give EA credit for that. Just because I can now. I have a wife too. She's the best. Fight me, running rabbit. My wife will fight your wife. I don't know. There's a very high probability that your wife is bigger than mine. I'm not calling her fat. I'm saying that my wife is this little Asian Vietnamese woman, and she's like 5 foot tall. So that's what I'm saying. Bluesy's on fire today. Love it, dude. Thanks, man. Bluesy is on fire. I told you. Didn't I tell you? They do that, right? We had this conversation in our little mod channel. I told you that stuff's happening. And, you know, that's why that slow mode is on. Because that shit is ridiculous. So, you can get it before it's even a problem, man. It's good. Actually, I had to redesign a new system for the PS4 because of how the building mechanics work in The Sims 4. Yeah, I'd be interested to see it on console. It just seems, I don't know, I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, I can play third-person shooters on console. Driving games are especially great with controllers, so that works. You know, like, I loved playing Uncharted. Those types of games. Last of Us was really good. But like when it comes to creative, like building things, games that really benefit from being able to have the precision of clicking something specific, I don't know. I feel like the mouse is just the way to go. You can use a mouse on console though, I suppose, so I think that's possible to do. I'm gonna take, I think from right here, and we're gonna go all the way like this with this path. Yeah, this big main path is going to be right through here. And I think it's going to look awesome. And then we're going to have like little driveways. So like this is a door, I think, right there. Yep. So we can have a driveway that goes here, and we can decorate it with like flowers and stuff like that. That'll be awesome. Oh, this is going to look super cool. I have another a couple of houses here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some collection stuff. I don't know. How did you know my wife is bigger? We're 20 weeks pregnant. Oh, your wife is gonna... Never mind. Never mind. We're not fighting. No. Nope. No. No. You don't fight a pregnant woman. Nope. Mm-mm. Not because of, you know, the danger to the baby. No, no. Because she's fierce. Okay? There's a ferocity that you don't mess with that. Congratulations, man. Hey, Lawson. What's up? How you doing? Hope there'll be another dev that competes with the Sims series, like what Paradox did with to SimCity with City Skylines. City Skylines is a masterpiece. There are things that can be improved about it, so I guess I shouldn't call it a masterpiece. But there are things that can be improved about it, but it is, of its time, a masterpiece. And it's intimidating. Not as intimidating as, like, Stellaris, because I still haven't played that game, because I'm too intimidated by it. Ridiculous. Look at this wall. It's happening, guys. Like, we got a lot to do over here still, but this wall is happening. It's coming together, all right? Now, what I don't know is whether or not we have a gate. Like, there doesn't seem to be a gate, so the only thing I can think of is this grated door. And, like, we do one here and then one here. That's the only thing I can really think of for a gate. But, man, I would love a 3-wide, like a full-on 3-wide gate. I think that would be awesome. So maybe it's something in research. Defensive structures, maybe. A reinforced door would be good. Double strength entry. Okay. Defensive structures here. Potentially it's metal traps. I don't see anything specifically telling me that there's going to be some kind of a gate. But a 3-wide gate would be awesome. Because I feel like for pathing, like for walking paths, your main walking path, I think 3-wide is the perfect width. And, like, that, just, like, this bridge and everything, 3-wide is, like, your perfect width for your bridge. But oh, look at that. There's flies. Vegetable rot piles. When our vegetables rot, we throw them down here. And then the flies. Bzzz. This is how we welcome our visitors. Baby's doing well. Hey, SS. Welcome in. Pregnancy hormones for the win, always. Oh, yeah, you don't mess with pregnant ladies. I was going to say you can get a reinforced door in research, but I haven't seen anything bigger. Yeah, I want a bigger one. Like a big old gate that opens like this, you know? I mean, like every single medieval movie I've ever seen. Let's think about them, okay? First off, let's list them, all right? List your favorite movies, series or sagas or whatever that take place in medieval times. I'll go first. Lord of the Rings. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Okay, now, aside from Lord of the Rings, because that's more of a fantasy land, of course, but, like, have you ever seen a medieval movie that takes place in, in medieval times with castles and all that stuff that doesn't have a big gate? Like, a big one? That, like, come on. Like, they always do. I want a big one. The closest thing I can think of here for this is, like, to take this wall, I guess, and move it this way. What? Not this. Whoop. Not this. Cancel that. Also cancel this. Or not. Hey, can you cancel this? Hi. Cancel. Yep. And then we take this wall from here, right? And we just go this way, right? And then maybe down like this. Nope. Not there. I know these trees got to be cut down, but sure. And then we can go like this, right? And then we can go... Basically, what I'm hoping to do is stop here and stop here, right with it. So something like that, I guess. We'll zigzag around this area. But if we were to... I guess I can always just extend the wall from this building. That would take care of it, kind of. I have to zigzag it a lot, but I guess it's possible. Because there's this ramp here. I need to make sure that we you know, we need to leave room for that, I guess. Because they need to be able to get down there for that rot pile and all that. But if we kind of do one of these numbers, and then we leave a little door right here, so they can get through there. And then we want to close this off. So I need to probably, because you see this is a too wide wall, which is good. It's too tall here. But then it gets to here, and all of a sudden you can walk on top of it, right? But there's no way to get up there. There doesn't seem to be a ramp or anything to get up there, so I don't think that's a big deal. But I would want to continue the wall, I guess, from this point. And I guess we can always go around this building. I don't want to give up this buildable space, though. Do we go around? Yep, like this. Yep. Like this. And then we have that go across like so. That hooks up there like that. So that could be our exterior wall. That kind of locks down the whole place. I could dig that. And we can mine all of this out if we're concerned about people hopping over it. We could just mine this whole thing out and close the wall. Yeah. Charlie streams more regularly on Twitch. Oh, man. We have to change that command now, don't we? It went from Charlie streams more often on Twitch and only select projects being on YouTube, and it moved to being Charlie streams mostly on YouTube and only XCOM is on Twitch. That's kind of how it changed, right? Which, so far it's working out okay, I think. By the way, if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. It's right down below. A lot of people don't do that. They don't remember. And, you know, maybe you don't want to. And that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you want to, maybe you weren't thinking about it. Maybe it wasn't on your mind. I totally understand. It happens to me all the time. Click the button. It's right there. And if you're interested in supporting the channel in any way, we have a $2 tier for memberships, but also many other different types of tiers too. You can get access to videos early. If you're into that kind of thing, all the videos that are posted here. You can get access to them early if you want to by joining the Hat House. Or Hat House or greater, I guess, is what it is. And joining today will get you access to green names and badges and emotes and VIP in our Discord, all sorts of things. It's there. It'll explain more, actually. There's an introduction video. I made an intro video for Join. So if you click the join button, you actually get a 2-minute video that introduces what the purpose of it is, which is, that's unique. Twitch doesn't have that. So I'm happy with, I'm happy that YouTube did that at least. Because it's pretty cool. I'm sick of the comparison of SimCity and City Skylines. Why? Why for are you angry about this? I mean, they are competing games, kind of. SimCity was a city management game. You play as the mayor and manage a city. City Skylines was a city builder and planner game. They aren't the same. That sounds the same. When you say it like that, it sounds the same. Let's retrace our steps. SimCity was a city management game, and City Skylines is a city builder planner game. they sound the same. Those two definitions, they sound the same to me. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it's okay to compare games. I think it's perfectly acceptable to compare games. You know, I'm starting to think this is going to be our dungeon instead. I mean, it's not underground. So maybe we can craft some stuff in here and store some stuff in here, but then we go underground will be the dungeon. But like a little prison area. We could dig down. We could. We'll see. It was just gonna be my storage shed with a floor on top in case I wanted to go 2 stories later. Be easier to go 2 stories if I just didn't build the roof. Although, is it though? Is it really though? At most, I would just lose hay, and I don't even have any. There's an awful lot here. Hay piles. I'd like to store that stuff. This is gonna be more of a barn, I think, than anything else. Yeah. We should probably... Should we... Let's cancel this floor for the time being. We'll cancel this floor. I don't want to cancel the... I don't want to cancel the walls. But it's going to make me do it, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I think instead... We'll build too tall on this, and if we build this up too tall, this looks weird. Doesn't it look weird? I don't think there's really a practical reason to need this wall to exist. That wall does not need to exist. There we go. Now they can just weave their way through here. Because this wasn't closed before, but now that it is, they can go through here like this. I think that's all right. I didn't get that video. I was robbed. I just added it. Yeah. It was added a couple of days ago, but it's nice. It's nice. $2 gets, you know, you can become a member. You get a badge next to your name in comments, not just live chat, but also comment sections of videos as well. So if you're someone who comments a lot, it will display. Your badge changes as your tenure grows, I guess. I don't know if Harry's still here, but you can see that 2-year badge on his. Winnie's got the 1 year. He's got the gold hat, so that's cool. Access to all the emotes are all universal, depending on... Doesn't matter, any tier doesn't matter. And then the hat house and up, the $5 tier and up, that's what grants early access to videos and names in the credits. I might change that. I think it depends on how many members we get, right? Because the ending credits, if we get to like a goal, let's say hypothetically in 6 months. I don't know if it'll take that long, but like let's say in 6 months we have 100 members. I don't know how I can reasonably fit 100 names on the end credits. So, yeah, where's the high emote? We need to get more slots. So I can only add a certain amount. As we get more members, I can add more emotes. It's working on a per 10 at the moment right now. So I believe we have 24 members right now. So if it gets to 30, I can add one more. 40, I can add one more. 50, I can add one more. And then when it gets to 100, I think it starts working in 50 increments, I want to say. So then it's like every 50 I can add more or something like that. I haven't looked at it in a while. Influence rising. Flourishing Hat Hut grows more influential in the region with each day that passes. This is sure to attract more settlers and perhaps garner unwanted attention from other settlements. Oh boy. What's it look like? Oh boy. So these guys probably aren't too happy with us coming into their territory here. I wonder what governs which direction this stuff grows. Because it seems like it's kind of moving towards these guys more than like this way, you know. Wonder what governs that. Settlers are still starving. I don't get it. You have food, right? Okay, we are out of food. Let's pause. We're out of food. So what makes us out of food? Or is our crops just not yielding enough? You're not harvesting. That's the thing. Like, I marked them for harvest, but they absolutely will not do it unless I tell them to with a 1 here. Let's get them to do that. And let's go... Osmond, you can get on this too, I think. Let's get you guys harvesting, and then I think we need bigger... I mean, I need more farms, right? There's herbs here, which is going to help us with beer. The barley's going to help us too. I think back here in autumn, it's going to be hard to grow stuff now. We need hunting. I think instead of harvesting, Marion, I'm going to have you hunt. So we'll have Osmond harvest. And we'll have Sirik can harvest as well. And then we can't have people starving. They might just die, right? So let's just at least get something you can eat here, huh? Yeah, and then you got to cook it too. I mean, you can eat raw food, but see, they're eating at the table, so they can at least eat raw food. They won't like it, but they can. Are you trapped? See what I mean? See what I mean? What the hell, man? Come on, man. What the hell? What the hell, bro? Come on. Let's be smart about this. Okay? Wait. That is the copy function. Now I'm wondering, can I do that with an entire structure, or is it... Yeah, stand on this side. Thanks. I just missed Charlie Hyde's my most used emote apart from hat tip. Yeah, if we get 6 more, that'll be the next one I add. How about that? I promise. The next one I add will be that. I wonder if I can... I want to copy whole structures. Right now it says I can only copy one thing, right? If there's a way to copy an entire structure, can I shift click? Okay, I can shift click. Can I mean, I guess I could like individually click things, but it won't let me click drag select. But if I was to like click a whole bunch of things like this, can I see? I can't copy anymore if I multi-select. So there isn't a way to copy whole structures. That'd be really nice if there was, though. For sure. Now it says food stockpiles are low. So I'm going to mark... There was a deer earlier. I think I might want to hunt the wolves, too. Although I think they're going to attack me. There's rabbits there. And then where are the deer? Did I trap them inside? There's a wolf there. Right here. Hunt all of those deer. And in order to do that, I'm probably going to need to leave one little gap. And I think we're going to leave it right here. It's one little gap right there so that even if they build the walls, they can get out there and do it. But, like, I really want the... Like, I want a gate right here, you know? This is, like, a perfect spot for a gate. And then a bridge, a retractable bridge would be awesome. Like an actual bridge that goes like this. And then I could just raise the bridge... You know? Popping in to say hi and then popping back out. Understood, Anugra. Have a nice day. Do a rolling credit instead of a static one? Yeah. Yeah, I could. I'm just trying to avoid that, but yeah. Another thing I've been thinking about doing is... Because nobody sees the end of videos, right? Nobody really sees the end credits. As soon as they... Honestly, as soon as they say... as soon as someone says, I'm going to leave the video here and I begin my whole spiel about thanks for watching and all that stuff, I bet 9 times out of 10 people click away at that moment, right? So it's one of those things where they don't really get the appreciation. So another thing I've been thinking about doing is having the names display starting at the very beginning of the videos with a scrolling name set at the bottom of the screen, right? Like a news ticker. All the names can just scroll at the bottom as the video goes. You know, I may not do that on something that's like a super immersive story game, but anything that's like a builder, I think that's probably okay. And, you know, with EG2 videos, I leave when the theme music plays. Yeah, see, the moment I give you any sort of clue at all that the video is ending, you probably click away at that point. You don't wait to listen or finish things. And that's probably another reason why a lot of people have said that, a lot of people on my Twitch have probably said I don't promote things enough. It's like I put things at the end of the videos. I don't promote Patreon enough. I don't promote membership enough. And it's because I put it at the end of the videos and nobody sees it there, right? Winter clothes. We want to make at least 5 sets of winter clothes if I can. What does it take to make? Clothing fabric. 80 clothing fabric. Okay, what do we have for clothing fabric? Looks like just linen and leather. Okay, I can make a couple then. I can't make a lot, but I can make a couple. We can also maybe dismantle certain things that are bad, right? So maybe dismantle items for it. So if we want to do, like, let's say just say do forever on this, maybe. Probably not forever. Do a couple of times, you know. And then put somebody on crafting. I need somebody on crafting all the time. Settlers are unconscious. What? Arian, why? Guys, you have food. Why are you not eating? You have food. You just haven't gotten... God, freaking Christ. Alright, so... Yeah, Osman's gonna harvest it. Okay, cool. You guys are harvesting food, and that's great. If you could maybe eat the food after you harvest it, that would be good too. How do we rescue this person? Osman, can you come rescue this person? Carry the settler to an empty bed before they die from being dumb. Like, you have food, just eat it. I know that you're annoyed that you, you know, don't have cooked food. I get that. But if you could, like, you know, go downstairs and eat food, that'd be great. See, all this food is right here. Come over here. Marion, you got this. Yep, you can do it. You got this. Just come over here, grab the food. There you go. And good. Now, I know that that's not a lot of food, and you're wounded, and you need to go and rest, and I get that. But, you know, we have it. Let's get another... I'm going to get another place to cook out here, I guess, too. We need to focus on food. I'm focusing so much on building that nobody's actually making anything. Nobody's ever doing anything for food. Marion was on her way out to hunt the deer. That's what she was doing when she fell down and collapsed. And actually, now I think I want this ramp to exist. Because otherwise, how am I going to get over here? I need to hunt these guys. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Who else can hunt? I mean, Marion's the only one with a bow. Can you eat this? Wake up, eat this. I realize you're not in very good physical condition, though, so you're going to need to rest in order to get yourself fixed up. But you got plenty of sleep. You just need forever. Cook forever. All right. Our crops aren't going to yield anymore, I guess. We already ate all of our beets, so now it's all about the meat. Let's see about getting... You know, I also have not been focusing at all on food, on bows. Like, I wanted to make bows and stuff, and nobody's making that either. Because I've been building the wall. I put so much effort into the damn wall. Cooking. Yep. No more mining. Nobody's mining, nobody's constructing. Focus on the other things that you can focus on. I want hunting. That is number 1 for you. I want hunting from somebody else too. You can hunt? Not really. You know, you're a pretty good marksman if we can practice it. Maybe I'm gonna give you the bow. Let's get Marian's bow out of here. Can you... Yeah, let's have you unequip that. Wait, there's an extra bow. We have 2 bows. Never mind. Where's Marian? Can you... All right, hold on. Frick. Come on, camera. Wounds tended. Good. Marian, I want you to equip this. And then you can go back to sleep if you want to. Good. Osmond, what are you up to right now? Are you going to hunt? You look like you're going to the berries. Okay. It says you're hungry, but I would like you to instead, if you could, grab... marksman, yeah. Can you grab this bow? And then I want you to hunt. Can you please hunt? Other people can do this. I want you to hunt. Right here. This is your main task, not harvesting. Hunting is your main task. Please go hunt things. Hunt all of the deer. Yep, they're all huntable. Go. Unless you're going to... What are you doing? I don't think research is a priority right now. Let's get Dagobert off of research and onto harvesting. And maybe growing a little bit. And cooking if you need it, but I don't think we need you to cook. I think harvesting, and also maybe even... We could get you on just a dedicated hauler, honestly, too. I think I'm going to put you on hauling. That's your main thing, Dago. And then with that, we can mark these all for harvest now. And, what are you doing? Don't go pray. I want you to hunt. Damn it. Like, whatever it takes to not actually do this. Go. It's your #1 priority. Come on now. Hunt the deer. I know, I don't want to hunt another living thing. Oh, wow, they trapped themselves at the top here. Well, no, they didn't really trap themselves. Never mind. There you go. Did you get him? What did you get him? Hi. Shoot it. How many times you got to hit that thing before it falls? I don't bow hunt, but I'm pretty sure you shoot that thing like once, right? Twice maybe, and it falls. Okay, that thing's going down. But now it needs to be hit a lot. Come on, hit it. I need food. There you go. Get your... Yep, there you go. Bring it back, please. We need to cook it. Okay, tear down this wall. No, I just built it. Now you'd lose the viewership because it looks meh. What looks meh? Having a news ticker thing? At the bottom of the screen? It'd be really subtle, really small. It'd probably only be about, like, see my mouse is? Probably only maybe about this tall. And we just scroll names across the bottom, right? Because otherwise, like, there's just no promotion for it. I don't know. I just want to give back. I want to, as much as I possibly can, promote the people who contribute and help me to do this, you know? I want to figure out a way to show my gratitude. Aside from just making more things, you know? Osmond, I feel like you have enough sleep. Food reserves are low. We really need to stockpile it. I'm going to have everything hunted here. Nope, not harvest. Hunt everything. If it's moving and it's not like a wolf, it's not like a predator or something, then I want you doing the thing, okay? Get it done. I agree, no ticker during the stream. Okay. I unsubbed from someone because they started doing a ticker. Really? That's incredibly surprising. Huh. So what's better? I mean, leaving the names at the very end where 99 out of 100 people won't see them? Is that still... Is that where you want it? No? Not saying I'd some from you, but may about the ticker. I mean, it's good feedback. It's surprising me, that's all. Settlers are starving. Sorry, they just constantly are starving. I think it's because, like, we're eating raw food, and it's not nutritious. Like, just because they ate doesn't mean they're full, right? So they still need to eat more. And red currant doesn't really do it for them. Yeah. Well, she's at least healed up now. She's not gonna die. You must die. Azamund is back to hunting now, thankfully. And he can go out and get the deer and bring it back so Sirik can cook it. Sirik, I want you cooking. Harvesting is good too. Harvesting is good because that's the red currant. But I think now I'm going to shift you, making sure that you are cooking. So please cook. Make food into meals that are more nutritious and fill us up better. So we spent all that time building a wall. That's why everybody is starving. But look, the wall is, not complete yet. But it's like half done. Not more than half done, really. It goes all the way out to here. All the way around. It's done here. All the way done through here. This isn't done, but it's kind of like unlevel ground, so I don't even know if they can really get there right now. And then it's done through here, and then it just needs, this segment and this segment completed, and then around here. So I think it's more than half done. And then we can start building these other buildings. And then I made this building so I'd have like a storage area. And I think I'm going to leave this as a stockpile for hay for the time being. Let's have it be not food, not carcasses, textiles maybe. You do textiles in here maybe. I was going to go with materials. Yeah, it could be a material storage too. It's at least covered by this floor right now, so this is sheltered. But I wasn't sure if I was going to make a second floor for this place. I may. It looks like it's a good opportunity to possibly do that. So if I went like this, for example, and then from there, we just make a roof. We want this to be fairly protected because it's going to be good storage. And I want to put my Chronicle in here too. I guess we'll make this roof. And then to give them access to that so that they can build it, we'll put a staircase. It doesn't have to be a really fancy staircase. We can put a staircase. Let's go on this side, I think. Well, we might as well do it. Yeah, we might as well do it like this. That way we don't have to replace any floor we've already built, so we'll do it on this side. Yeah. That's good. And then we'll just have the floor be a nice wooden floor. And then we want to complete that wooden floor. Like that. This won't be able to get built. Because this isn't a good support anymore for this. So wherever I put the stairs, I won't be able to... Okay. Let's try this then. We'll put it in the back on this side. Yeah, and that takes it away. Got it. We'll put the stairs like this. You're gonna have to go. Well, no. Because I already have storage there, and I don't want to displace that. I guess this will have to go. We'll do it over here. We'll just deconstruct this and do it here. Yeah, that should be fine. So let's get settlers are exhausted. They can go rest then. Let them rest. Let there be rest. Depends on where the arrow hits the deer. He just keeps shooting him in the hooves. They had a ticker during the streams that distracted from gameplay. Oh, I'm referring to just like right along the bottom. Like it like only be about. It's like, see how beta build, how small that text is? I was thinking that, like maybe about that small, maybe a tiny bit taller than that, you know, and then that would be the ticker. So it would be like basically this space that's underneath this UI. That would be all. That's be the only size it is. Some people love the breaking news type ticker. Right, no, it wouldn't be obstructive, or it wouldn't be intrusive. Like you'd see the overwhelming majority of the screen would be the game still. It wouldn't make any sounds or have any flashy lights or anything like that. It would just be like, it would just say thank you, you know, thank you members, and then it would just scroll through your names and stuff. I mean, that's all I was thinking. But if it's a really bad idea, then okay, I won't do it. Hey, you know, this is like a thing I just thought about, so I didn't really think about whether it was a good idea. I just thought it was an idea. Ticker during the stream would distract me. Gotcha. I mean, I can right now I can easily generate a ticker for on-demand viewing, on-demand content. Doing one live is difficult, but members are really supporting more than just streams here. You know, they're supporting videos and stuff too. So, but the ticker that I can generate in a relatively automated way, it doesn't take me any effort. It actually only works for new members. The Stream Elements ticker thing, it does not work for. Like I can only make it list members that have joined in the last month. That's the only thing I can do. It's a little bit weird. I wish I could do like longer term things, and they've taken the feedback, so I kind of hope they do it eventually. Uh-oh. Well, we got rid of the ramp. That's it. There's no ramp up here now, except for this side. There's a ramp here, but that just means they can climb this and then go over top, and they can be here. So it's not necessarily the best. Are we gonna build the stairs? Oh, I didn't build it yet. I have to build the stairs here. Like that. And then the wood floor goes there. And then the rest of this can be wood floor now because there should be adequate supports for it. Or there isn't. Okay, no big deal. We will just scroll down until we see. Yep, and then the wooden beam can go wherever it needs to go. I guess here. There. And then we can just that. And that will provide all the support we need to build that floor and have a 2-story storage shed for all sorts of things, man. Gonna lurk again. See ya, Edward. What about running one during your breaks? Yeah, breaks are fine. Breaks are possible. It's just one of those things where like I want to put them in places where people are gonna see them. You know, if I put them at the very end of the videos, hardly anybody sees them. If I put them at breaks, pretty much nobody sees them. And it's almost like the only places that are good to put this are places where like ads would play, right? I mean, in a way, it is an ad. In a way, if you really psychologically analyze it. It's almost like this is an advertisement for, you know, the feature by acknowledging those who use it. Yes. So I don't know. Maybe some A/B testing. A/B testing is fine. It's just it's harder to do that, and I don't know. It's hard to do A/B testing without a concrete way of actually seeing the results. Like, what's to say if I do it one way? How do I tell whether or not that is effective, or whether it's not? You know, what's the criteria that's going to be determining the success of that idea? That's the struggle. And I really don't know. Osman's still hunting. I want to make sure Sirik should still be cooking primarily. And I think I'm going to have Dagobert come in and start cooking some meat too, so that other people can keep hunting. So we should have plenty of food now. We've hunted all the deer. No, not all the deer, but they're kind of trapped in our base. This is great. Can we all I have is hunt. I don't have like tame or anything like that. I was gonna say, like, can we have like our own little deer farm? Cattle, you know, anything like that? Because I don't see that as a possibility. This says it's a boundary for livestock, but I don't see any like sources to do that with. Cooking. I don't think it's implemented yet. Unless there's going to be like a herd of cattle coming through here later or something. I don't think the idea of like animal husbandry, or rather like ranching, I don't think that's built into the game yet. Oh, it's like shows who give money or subs. Maybe try the scrolling line at the bottom, and after the message it goes away, so it's not in the way. Oh, no, you misunderstand. This ticker I'm referring to would go away when the names are done. It wouldn't persist the entire video. No. If I didn't make that clear, I'm sorry. It would come in at the start of the video. It would say thank you to, thank you YouTube members or whatever, and then it would just kind of scroll until the names were completely done, and then it would go away. Right? It's sort of like it wasn't gonna be the entire video or anything, like all 50 minutes of the video just scrolling through names. No, of course not. Make a 30-second YouTube. Welcome to my channel. Here's the style of games I play that you could play during breaks and have that as an intro to your YouTube page. So I thought about the intro thing. My understanding was that barely anybody watched them, but maybe I'm wrong. When you guys see a new YouTube channel, this is good. This is great feedback. I love this. Thank you. When you guys see a new YouTube channel, like you're just coming in and you don't know who they are, you're checking out their channel and stuff. Do you actually stop and watch their intro video on their channel page? Because the way they've changed the design of YouTube pages, it doesn't seem like there's like a pinned video for you to see anymore. So if I'm wrong on that, cool. I'll work on that, but because that's good feedback if that's the case. That's a ticker I can get behind. Yeah. So, example. Puzzle pieces fly in. Click, 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 click. Hey everybody, welcome back. Goes away, and we go through our spiel, and up comes a little bar that would be, hang on, maybe I can make it. I'll show you how intrusive it could be. Let's show you how it could be. I want just like a color source. Yeah, new color source. Okay, let's make this like really like bright red so it's obvious. Okay. All right, so I want the screen, the ticker would come up and it would be like, boom, about that big. All right. It would just come up and it would be that. And we're examining things. We're clicking things. We're doing things. And it's got names that are scrolling saying thank you. And then as soon as the names go away, it just goes away and you never see it again, until the next video. that was kind of like, that's kind of where I was going with that. You know, can I get it in cornflower blue? Yeah, whatever. I just wanted to make it like the most brightest, ow my eyes color possible so that you could see like worst case scenario annoyance, you know? And it would just flow up, just floop. It would do its thing and then floop back down, you know? It would probably be, if I had to guess the color I would probably make it, if like what color would it be if I was gonna do this? Probably would be something closer to, like the background for it would probably be something closer to like this color. Or, this is too bright. It'd probably be more tame than this. You know, like maybe more like this. Yeah, this is probably closer to what it would be. It would just pop up and have names, and the names would scroll through, and it'd be about this color, right? And then as soon as the names were done, it would just go phew and go away, and you never see it again. You know? And that way, at least people get their acknowledgement in a place where it can be seen. But it also, yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Absolutely, it's definitely an advertising mechanic to encourage the usage of the feature. Absolutely, it's a way to say thank you, but it's a better way to say thank you. And maybe I could do it differently. Maybe we have the names, like say the $5 tier, the Hat House. That stuff can be at the end of the video, but if you're at higher tiers, maybe then your name is incorporated into that, so you get, I don't know, more prominent placement. I have no idea. I have really no idea. I'm just like thinking out loud at the moment. I just want to say thank you to people, you know, in a way that they can appreciate, like I appreciate them. You know, that's why I go through the hassle of doing early access videos. It's actually a little bit more of a hassle to do that. Because otherwise I could upload a video and just schedule it. I could say, YouTube, post it on this day at this time, go. And I could just forget about it and it would just do it for me. But early access requires me to make it unlisted, then share it with you. Then I need to manually post it. So every time a video publishes, I'm manually hitting the button, right? As opposed to the scheduling feature. But I do it because I really, I want to do it. I do it because I want to do it. That's cornflower blue, is it? Really? Is that actually cornflower blue? Wow. Break time? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Guys, I feel like we got some stuff done today, though, right? I mean, I don't know. Did we get anything done today? This is getting done. This is cool. It's got a lot of work left to do, but we still need to cut down trees to get it to work, right? And I still need to cut down more trees. This tree needs to go. This tree needs to go. You know, mass deforestation has to happen. I was growing my own trees so that I could, you know, replant them and cut them down and replant them, etc. But some of these are just, you know, they're already grown, so I gotta cut them down. And probably should cut down the trees that are near our crops anyway. But yeah, so we get the wood from that, and then we keep building over here. And then we get the wood from this. Yeah, and we just keep building. I can make this my body pit. Whenever we kill the raiders, we can throw them in the pit of despair. We got a storage shed thing that's kind of partially done, right? And we can start throwing things in here. I'm going to have this right here, which is going to end up being a manufacturing facility. So we'll have, you know, weapons crafting and all the smelters and stuff will be in here, right next to the coal mines and the iron mines and stuff. So that can all happen. And then I want to have like houses and stuff probably positioned, I don't know, maybe back here. We can have some houses around the farms, like farmhouses and stuff. We can maybe fill this in, or have houses down here, have houses back in this area. I think there's a lot of possibilities here, you know? I think there's possibilities. YouTube kind of forced us to have a break too. Yeah. I thought he was starting it while this run was going and only moving XCOM if it fails. Correct, yeah. So the idea currently, and it may change. I don't know. Yesterday, there's an awful lot of support for XCOM on Twitch, and I'm a little bit like of all the things I stream. I think the thing I'm most apprehensive about is moving XCOM. Of everything I'm questioning, like question marks in my head, the thing I'm most questioning is the XCOM move. So I'm not sure about it yet, but I will say that if this run does end that we're on right now, I will at least give it a shot here for a month and see how it goes. I won't know until I try it. It's one of those won't know it till I try it things. So how many viewers constitute success? It's not really about viewer count. It's not so much about view count. I mean, it is. And YouTube, I kind of what I expect from YouTube is actually the opposite of what I'm getting. Kind of the opposite of what I'm getting. I expected a higher average view count on YouTube because I have 52K subs as opposed to the 8K followers on Twitch. But I think the biggest thing that's going to be really difficult about the move to YouTube is attempting to convince a network that treats streaming as a second-class content medium and convincing a huge amount of people who come to this platform for shorter form content to come to a live stream. So I certainly value viewership, absolutely, and that is definitely a critical factor in determining whether or not it works. But the thing that really stands out to me, or the things that I really care about more, is the interaction. Chat activity and interaction is significantly more. It facilitates the enjoyment factor for me. I want to do it also where it's enjoyable, but if it's engaging, then I also know that it's better content. So if it's YouTube is a place where it's very lurker heavy. If you're watching right now and you don't know what a lurker is, chances are you're not someone who comes to Twitch very often. Lurker is kind of is not a negative term. It sounds like it is, but it's not. A lurker is someone who just simply watches the stream and has it running, but they are not engaged in chat. They are not engaged with the live streaming process or the chatting process. So if you're someone who's watching right now and you aren't chatting, you are considered a lurker. That's just sort of what that is. And lurkers are incredibly valuable people. They're incredibly valuable. You know, there's just not people that I know because they're not in chat, right? But that's I expected YouTube to be more lurker heavy because that's just the standards of this medium. That's just the standards of this network, right? And that's what I expected. And I expected chat activity to be a little faster here, and it is depending on, right? But at the same time, it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be really hard to get people who are here for a different pace, people who are coming to YouTube for a completely different kind of content, to get used to the idea that live streaming is a fun thing to do. And that's what I'm aiming to do. I'm aiming to really hammer in and say, look, this can be good. This can be entertaining. You can have fun with this. But it's a very hard thing to do because discovery is also very difficult for streams. I mean, when you come into a YouTube video, you know whether you're going to watch that within the first like 15 seconds. You know, that opening is so critically important. Within like the first 15 seconds, you know if you're sticking around or not. 30 seconds maybe. But with live streaming, that first 15 seconds could be any time. It could be right now. You know, maybe somebody just showed up and they're like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm leaving. You know, and that's nothing I can control, right? So discoverability is really difficult with a live medium. Which is why I often say when someone's like, I'm a new streamer, you know, how do I grow as a new streamer? I almost always start with, I didn't today, oddly enough, but I almost always start with make YouTube videos. You know, don't start with live, start making videos, because that's where you can grow. And, you know, and that's the opportunity right there. And yeah, so they like trying to figure out how to get people to engage in content when you don't know when your first impression is going to be, right? That's the hard part. So I'm a 50-50 lurker. There you go. Yeah. I admit, for me, I'm like an 80-20 lurker. Like if I'm in your chat and mostly this applies mostly to Twitch because I don't. Odd is the only one I watch on YouTube, for streaming anyway. And honestly, I never even watched. This is me trying to make it work on YouTube, right? I don't go to YouTube looking for live streams, right? If I'm looking for gaming live streams, I go to Twitch, right? But the thing about that though is that I don't go to Twitch and like try to find someone new. I go to Twitch and find people I already know. Because trying to find someone new is daunting at Twitch. It just doesn't work. It's not interesting. It's intrusive. There's an ad every single time I navigate to somebody. It's horrible. I can't find someone that I'm going to be meshing with or interested in because there's no discoverability metric. It's just like I'm happen to be live right now. There's no way for me to say this person is interested in this and this and this, their personalities like this, etc. I want that quick little 15, 30 seconds that I can watch really quick and see if I mesh with that person and then watch more. That's why clips are super good. But clips, they get like no exposure anywhere. So it's like really difficult. So I'm really hoping that when YouTube implements their clipping system, and I'm hoping that I get that in the next couple months, when they implement their clipping system, I really hope they consider how people are going to want to use those clips. What value those clips have to the streamer, to the channel. And I really hope they implement it in a way to where those clips can have discoverability, searchability, exposure, because clips are vital. I consider them to be absolutely vital to discovering a new streamer quickly and efficiently, knowing whether or not you're going to enjoy their content, because it gives you that 30 seconds that you're aching for, that quick first impression that you want. And it allows the streamer to isolate that to some of their best moments. You treat clips like shorts. I really hope they consider that. Maybe even a complete tab on my channel page that's nothing but my stream clips from YouTube. That would be amazing. I would love that. That would be so good. So I really hope they consider how people are going to use them and not just half-ass it and throw the feature in, which is what I suspect Google will do, is they'll just half-ass it, throw the feature in, and be like, ha, look, you can use it now. Meh. I found you on your Evil Genius videos. Your voice won me over. You have a good voice for this kind of thing, and I tried other new people, and they had no verbal skills to keep me interested. There you go. Cool. The game, the content, right, the topic, that's what it's going to get you to the stream. The creator is what's going to get you to stay. Right? And that's... I mean, I don't want to say I'm good at it. That just sounds a little, over myself. But I'd like to think I'm good at it. And, when you tell me things like that, it kind of reaffirms my big head. Makes my head a little bit bigger. Thanks. Yeah. Then I go down the line, see who entertains me. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'm supposed to take a break now. I'm supposed to. I hope you'll join me for City Skylines. That's happening at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in about 40 minutes. So I hope you'll go to the channel page, maybe. You'll see the new stream that's coming up. You can hit set reminder if you'd like to. Or you can visit youtube.com/CharliePryor/live, and YouTube will automatically bring you to the next stream. Right now, it's going to bring you here, but it'll automatically bring you to the next stream once the stream concludes. And I hope that you'll join me. You'll see the link in the chat there. There you go. I hope you join me for that. We have some really cool stuff to do. I'm going to be playing with trains today, possibly an airport if it lets me. I don't know if we're going to grow that much, but we're definitely going to be playing with trains today. Absolutely. I'm excited about it. I hope you'll join me for it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in like 40 minutes if you're live, and if you're watching after the fact, well, I hope you enjoyed. Toodles!